It's a beautiful weekend, and I would like to welcome everyone on 263 Sports News CW. And hopefully, you are doing good. And over the weekend, we are going to see some matches which are going to be played today and tomorrow. So, if you are here for the first time, don't forget to follow the page. You can press the follow button and you can go on YouTube as well. You can follow 263 Sports News W. So I'd like to thank all the viewers or the followers or the subscribers who have been following the page and subscribing on my YouTube channel. And I will continue to give you sports news around which is happening in Zimbabwe and across the borders, especially English Premier League and other leagues, Champions League. And today we are going to focus on the English Premier Soccer League and not mostly the games, but just a few things. But the main topic is going to be on our Zimbabwe Castolaga Premier League, and we are going to talk about the World Cup qualifiers as well. Zimbabwe is going to play against South Africa, and we are going to look at the stories also surrounding the Zimbabwe Castolaga Premier Soccer League, the coach of the month for the month of September, player of the month for September, and other issues which are circulating on social media. All right, so today we have some entertaining fixtures which are going to be played today. Very interesting fixtures. And yesterday we saw Scotland FC winning against Chicken Inn, and it means that Scotland is on top of the log table with 59 points, and second is Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe, after today's match, they are going to have a game in hand, and we're going to see how they are going to play today, and we are going to see also how they are going to play the game in hand. But as it stands, it's Scotland who are on top of the log table, and we are going to see how other teams are going to play today also. Because if you look at the log table, you can see that from position 9 until to the last team, which is Quaker United, you can see that all those teams they are fighting relegation. Any mistake where the team is going to lose a game today, they are going to see themselves in much trouble, falling into the relegation zone. So today we have some big matches which are going to be played. We have Zimbabwe versus Caps United. Last weekend, Caps United lost to Dynamos, and today they have a very tricky encounter against Zimbabwe at Wazana Stadium, and it's going to be another entertaining match this afternoon. So we're going to see how the match is going to be played, and also we go to Harare. We have Dynamos versus Ngezi Platinum Stars, and it's going to be a very big match for both teams, especially for Dynamos. And as it stands, if you look at the log table, if Dynamos manage to win today, it means they are going to see themselves flying in mid-table position. Hopefully, other teams are not going to win, and the likes of ZPC Kariba, the likes of Triangle United, because if they win, then it means Dynamos is going to be staying in the relegation zone. But with the way the team is playing, with the way Dynamos has been playing in the previous matches, we can anticipate a win for Dynamos. But it's not a easy fixture for Dynamos, because if you look at it, from the previous six encounters between two teams, Dynamos won one and lost three matches and drew two, and Ngezi Platinum won three, drew two, and lost one match. And last time when they played in May, Ngezi Platinum won 2-1 in Mondoro Ngezi. So we don't know what is going to happen today. But from the previous encounter, it was a different team. Dynamos was in a mess, but at the moment this is a different story. They're going to face a different team, and it's not going to be easy for Ngezi Platinum, especially when Dynamos is playing at home at Rufaro Stadium. So you can share your predictions. What's going to be the score line between Dynamos and Ngezi Platinum FC? So let's have a look at some of the fixtures which are going to be played. Manage to win, they're going to see themselves in big trouble. Like what I said, all the teams starting from position 9, they are not in a safe zone. So it's going to be interesting how the teams are going to play today, and also uh, tomorrow we see students Herendos College playing against Highlanders. So we don't know what's gonna come out. So we have to wait until the end of the day, and we'll see which team is going to fall down and which team is going to go uh, up. All right. So we saw that Kelvin Kayintu was named um, the coach of the month for the month of September. That's two consecutive nominations. He was nominated also in August, and he won again in September. Are we going to see him winning again in October? So today is going to be his first match for the month of October, and we're going to see how the team is going to perform. But overall, we can say congratulations to Kelvin Kayintu. He has been able to turn around things at Dynamos, and everyone is happy. And I would like to go back a little bit to what has been happening at Dynamos, especially from a group of fans and a group of Dynamos alumni players who were advocating for boycotting the matches. I don't know what was the motive, and if you look at it right now, uh, Dynamos is playing very well, and I don't know how they feel right now. And like I was always saying, that this was not a good motive, and I don't know what they wanted to achieve. Maybe it's coming from a hard feeling from certain players, and unfortunately, some of the uh, players who were doing this, they are categorized as Dynamos legends. But I don't think that a true legend can advocate for that kind uh, of boycotts, whereby you are saying that all the fans don't go to the stadium. This is not what we are looking for, especially from alumni players. We look forward to see players supporting the team, especially when the team is in trouble. So this is where we have to see players coming up and say, okay, we are going to support the team. We are going to make sure that the team doesn't get relegated. But on Dynamo situation, it was a different story. We saw, unfortunately, one of the players blocked me when I was replying to him in regards to what was what was wrong with his posts and all these kind of things. But nevertheless, it's a phase which came to pass, and we can see that Dynamos is trying to survive the relegation, and hopefully next season we're going to see Dynamos playing in the Premier League. All right, so we go to the story of the Warriors. We know that the Warriors is they are going to play against South Africa on the 10th of October, Friday, 10th of October in South Africa. So we are playing in South Africa because in Zimbabwe we don't have approved stadiums by CAF. So this is a story which everyone knows, and like what I always say that if we are looking at the Warriors, this is a result of what is happening on the ground in terms of our local league, in terms of our football administration, in terms of how we are running. If the Warriors are disappointing, then it means also our administration and our local league is disappointing us as well. So if you look, for example, have a look at other leagues like in La Liga, if you see teams like Real Madrid, teams like Barcelona, if you see them playing very well, then you know that Spain as a country is going to be a threat. But here in Zimbabwe, it's a different story. So when Michael Nis announced the squad, as usual, a lot of people said a lot of things about the team selection, why this player was not selected, why this player was not selected. But if you look at it from my own view, if I'm looking at how Michael Ness is trying to balance the selection here, he's looking at different factors. For example, if we look at Washington Navaya, he's the top goal scorer in our local league right now with 15 goals. Yes, we cannot dispute that he's scoring and he's the top goal scorer. But if you look back, he was at Highlanders and he didn't make much impact there. And he's now at Tel1. That's where he's trying to show us what he's capable of doing. And I believe that if he managed to do this again next season, and I'm 100% sure that he's going to get a call up for the Warriors. I'm 100% sure because what we need is we need consistent players. We don't want players who come in for one season and next season they disappear. This is what we have to look at. If you look at players like Mohamed Salah, Erling Haaland, you see those players every season, they're consistent. You will see they're scoring goals. This is what we are looking also in our league. We want to see these players giving us a consistent performance whereby every season they are scoring goals. If they are people who are just coming, if they are players who are just coming to give us one season performance, then I don't think they'll be able to be selected for the national team because if you are looking at strikers, we need those people who are able to score goals. And scoring is not just for the club because if you're looking at the way we play in our local league and when we are facing other national teams, it's a little bit different. So I believe for Washington Navaya, for Timon Machope, their time is going to come. They need to relax. They need to work hard. They need to have patience. If they don't have patience, then we are going to have problems. And the problem will be Mike Onis doesn't know how to select players, of which he has his own reasons why he's doing that. And also we have to look at the issue of other football fans saying that why they are selecting a lot of players from Scotland FC. I don't think these players started to be selected when they joined Scotland. We are looking at Walter Musona. We are looking at Kama Billiard. All these players, they were not at Scotland uh, all these previous seasons, and they were being selected for the national team. So they just joined Scotland this season, but it's, that that doesn't mean that we are there. There's a bias or whatever we call it that we are only looking at Scotland in terms of selecting players because these players they didn't started playing for Scotland this season. They've been there. playing for other teams as well. So these are the things which we need to look at before we start making um, some arguments. Some of them which doesn't have any direction. So uh, this is what it is about the Warriors, and I believe that this is going to be a very interesting encounter because South Africa they have to win this game. You know what happened that South Africa lost 3 points because of a player which was fielded who had accumulated two yellow cards. I think so. Yeah. So he was not supposed to play. So they were deducted 3 points, and we are going to see how South Africa is going to play. And already we have a disadvantage here. I don't know why Zifa managed to secure a stadium in South Africa instead of going to other countries like Mozambique or Botswana or Namibia or any other African country. Maybe we'll go to North Africa, we can get to East Africa and play there because this is giving South Africa a very big advantage. Because if you look at our previous matches in South Africa, not so many Zimbabweans were coming to support the team, and you're going to see that South Africans they are going to come in their numbers to support their country. So we cannot say we are playing at home because we are playing away. It's an away match, although it's going to be Zimbabwe versus South Africa. So these are some of the things which we don't understand when it comes to Zifa making decisions. But it's up to them. They are our leaders in football, so we have to follow whatever they are deciding. But we are going to support our warriors. We are going to make sure that we give them maximum support because they deserve that. And we need to support Michael Nice as well. So, like I always say, this gentleman he is not there to develop our football from grassroots. We are giving him what is on the ground, and he's trying all his best to bring out something good from what we have. And another thing is we need to lower our expectations. This is what Michael Nis said before that our expectations are there, but if you look on the ground, what do we have? What are we giving him that we are demanding much better results from him? We are not offering anything to him. We don't have stadiums. So if you don't have a stadium and you're asking the coach to win matches when he is playing in South Africa versus South Africa, so this is something which we need to go back in our mind and try to think: are we thinking upright or we are thinking the other way around? So these are some of the things which we need to look at before we demand uh, results from Michael Nis because his uh, working field is not favorable. He's trying all his best to bring out something good out of it. But we need to make sure that next time we work on the stadiums, hopefully the national sports is going to be ready, and also this Chawanda Stadium, which is in Kwekwe, is going to be ready as well for uh, hosting international matches. All right, so let's meet at 3 o'clock for the 3 o'clock kickoff. We are going to have some entertainment from Zimbabwe versus Cape United, Dynamos versus uh, Gezi Platinum Stars, and other teams which are going to play also today. And don't forget to uh, put your comments. So on this platform, everyone is welcome. You are free to share your comments. You are free to uh, give some advice or whatever you think that we can do to improve on this page or on our YouTube channel. So you are free to do that. We don't chase away people here, and everyone is more than welcome. What we don't like is only insulting people because we are different. Some people they share what they think that is right, and every answer is correct. But it's all about how we approach to the answer. All right. So that's it. So for today, if you have any um news which you may think that we need to cover on this platform, you can let me know and we'll start to do that. But I will always do this when I'm free because sometimes I'm very busy. So whenever I get time, I come here and we share some insights about football. And very soon I'll start to cover also the English Premier League and the Champions League and other leagues. I'll try to find out which league I can go. Maybe La Liga or Serie A. We'll try to find out which league will be the best to cover. But from time to time, we I'll be posting some information about those leagues. But at the meantime, we are covering the Zimbabwe Castleaga Premier League, and we'll see how far we can go together and share the the news. All right, so stay tuned and see you at 3 p.m. I'll be giving you some updates. Unfortunately, I will not be able to go to the stadium, but I will manage from home. So we'll be giving you the updates on the matches which are going to be played.